Hello and welcome. It's Mitchell here. Yeah, figured I'd do some more Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Uh, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Huh, okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe turning on motion blur for this game, but I need to check it out a little bit more, because I kind of feel like I need to look into it a little bit more to see kind of either how bad it is or how good it is. You know what I mean? Because some motion blur implementation is actually not that bad, and some is just very horrible. That's cool. I like that. I haven't got to actually use this yet. That's cool. Now, just so everybody knows, the funny thing about this, so since I didn't have this game when it first came out, for all I know, motion blur could have been on by default because if you take like Dying Light 2 as an example, originally you didn't even have like a chromatic aberration setting or anything like that. But um, the thing is I don't think it was actually turned on by default originally. Uh, but when you get it and you set it to default, like reset the settings, it actually turns that setting off but keeps the motion blur on. Now, if you take like World War Z as an example, the controller settings, now technically default would be, the camera settings where it's like, yeah, your X and Y sensitivity was originally 1212 and your ADS was also 1212 and the aim assist was off, but originally, even though that aim assist was off, it still gave you aim assist. Now, if you look at the default now, it is 1010 and 1010 and then the aim assist is actually on default. It actually says default. So originally, it's a little bit different. But that's kind of my point, though. Some games originally might have had slightly different default settings, right? And then, you know, when they do so many updates, they could actually change those. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm looking at. And I don't know if this game maybe by default had motion blur on or off, but I know that like friggin' 99% of the games I've ever played so far usually has motion blur on. Some do it better than others, but I haven't really used it much on here. I kind of feel like it makes it look slightly smoother though, from what I'm seeing. It's super weird because usually when you turn motion blur off, it would actually make it smoother, but in some cases with certain games, motion blur on could technically make it smoother. But let's go ahead and get into a match. Try it with motion blur on. I mean, plus, you know, like I said, I mean, you know, like 90 friggin' 9% of the games have motion blur on in somewhat way or another. So like this game, as an example, if they have chromatic aberration on, it's most likely got some kind of motion blur on also, because that can have motion blur in it. I don't think it always does, but you know, because you know, if chromatic aberration is done right, it's actually not that bad.
Congratulations! I'm making you an honorary Ghostbuster.
Oh my god, really?
You betcha. And everything that comes with it.
Hi.
Ghost?
Bye. Now, I did reset my PlayStation 5 settings, so HDR is on, but unless you guys have HDR on yourselves, you probably won't see it.
What was that?
Hide!
You've lost your ifs. This is your
What?
last chance. Don't muck it up.
Well, I joined in like halfway through the match or something apparently, because if there ain't no more rifts, yeah. So I joined in a match that was already halfway through or so then.
Trapped out! Paranormal activity.
Nope.
I
Bye!
see 4 or 5 of these a day.
Yeah, see, some games just overdo motion blur, but you know, Call of Duty, at least Infinity Ward does. They completely overdo it. The other two don't. Sledgehammer Games and Treyarch don't normally overdo it with their motion blur. They're usually pretty good. But freaking Infinity Ward, the last couple of times they've made like what is it, Modern Warfare Remake and then Modern Warfare 2 Remake, yeah, bad. I mean, motion blur is so insane. Now the reason why I'm still doing this instead of you know, trying to hide in all of it is obviously woo. There we go. It's more of, you know, if I haunt something, like if I possess it, obviously if I'm moving it around, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's me. It could be, you know, where you haunted it, basically. That's why I say obviously, because it's like, well, it is obvious if you look at it, right? Because it's like, look, if I take over this, there's nothing else moving, then it's going to be, you know, kind of obvious that, hey, look, there's the ghost. You know what I mean? It just makes it so obvious for them to just kind of be able to tell without having to really put any effort into it.
I declare this location to be fully haunted. Carry on.
Yeah, see, like, this is the only thing moving in here, so it's kind of one of those things. It's like, oh, well, it's obviously the ghost. It's in the friggin' thing. You want to try to make it less obvious. Nope.
It's okay. We're here to keep you safe and catch that ghost. No thanks needed. It's all part of the job.
The glory is yours, Ghosty.
They thought they were gonna get me. Try again. So, I don't know. Motion blur is a little odd on this game. I mean, like it is, but it ain't, right? Like it doesn't seem to look horrible, but it does at the same time, if that makes sense. But see, here's where I kind of, I made a video on how to get like better clarity and performance, uh, and I still stick with that. But personally, me, I don't care. And the reason why I say I don't care is because some games I like with some of the settings on. Some games I just, they just don't need it. You know what I mean? Like The Witcher 3 is kind of one of those that's like, just shut all that crap off because it's like, it makes it look so bad. But then, you know, you'll have, stuff like,
Downtown.
oh, like Dying Light 2 as an example. Okay, so you could turn off motion blur and chromatic aberration, but they don't allow you to turn off like bloom and some of the other stuff, so it's almost pointless to even turn that stuff off because it's like, okay, but if they don't turn off like depth of field or bloom, what's the point of turning off chromatic aberration or motion blur? Because you're still going to get some kind of motion blur and you're still going to get some kind of, weird crap anyways. So I
Hold on to
mean,
this.
and that's what I mean by like I don't care, because it's like, well, I don't care if it's on some games, and I don't care if it's off on some games, like by default. So because some games like they just do it just fine. So like I was saying, like Dying Light 2 is an example of like, hey, I don't care, because I don't care if all that stuff's on, because you can't even turn off like bloom and freaking depth of field. So it's like I don't care if that stuff is on.
Maybe I should hold on to this.
The chromatic aberration and the motion blur. Like I don't care for it being on or off because of the fact that, well, I mean, I care about it kind of being off, but I don't care about it being on because, again, you can't turn motion blur, or no, not motion blur. You can't turn off like depth of field. You can't turn off bloom.
I'll hold on to this.
Certain things like that you can't turn off, and it's just like, okay, whatever. So I don't mind if it's on. That's kind of why, I guess you could say that's why I'm saying I don't care if it's on, because it's like, well, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me on that one. So it's like, I don't care. Just leave it on. Doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, they kind of
Look at
sort
this.
of overdo the motion blur, but you know, it's not that bad on the 60 FPS mode though. If you do the 30 FPS modes, however, yeah, yeah, that motion blur is bad.
Oh, this looks important.
But you know, when you split it in half though, because you just put 60 FPS instead of 30, it
Greetings,
does
citizen. Have
make it
you
better
seen any ghosts?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Here's the
See
trick.
anything strange? I'll
If
let
because
it's
you
a
know.
it tones
glowing,
it down a little
translucent,
bit, so
floating
it tones
entity,
that motion blur down.
probably a ghost.
Even though it's maxed out, it still tones it down because you just doubled the frame rate. So. I got one teammate and two bots. All right. I don't know what the heck. Why am I not doing this? So I figured out a little bit more of this too. So for a lot of people that may not understand how it works, so whenever the like I was explaining once before, when you see the let me find it. Cause I found something else out that I didn't realize. If I can get it to go off. Okay, so the dots that kind of curve and go down, that means it's a ghost. Those same dots that curve and go up, that means it's a rift. But I also found out that if you look right below that, right in the middle of the PK, you'll notice that there's like that red square like in the middle. So if it goes to the right, the green one, that means it's above. If you go to the left, to the yellow one, it means it's below. So, and then the one in the middle, obviously it kind of stands for, it's like it's on wherever you're at, basically. Uh, it's not down, it's not below or above. Uh, so I didn't realize that at first either.
I can see you're scared, but everything will be fine.
It will?
Of course.
Sorry.
Unless something goes
I'm
wrong.
totally wound.
See, I never even realized that at first because I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wow. Because I was just looking up some like tips and tricks stuff online, and some people were like, hey, look. I'm like, oh, bro, I didn't even realize that. Like, wow. That's crazy. And I didn't. I actually did not realize that. Like, I knew about the dots going up or the dots going down. I know about that, but I just didn't realize with the whole up, below, and above thing on the same floor. Like, wow, okay. I wish I'd have knew that sooner, but I didn't even realize it. Okay, gotcha.
Keep your pack at the ready, and you'll be fine.
I stunned it!
Think this has any value? Nothing in there.
What's up, Sam?
Ah, you're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you?
No,
I see
I messed
4 or
up.
5 of these a day. Don't worry about a thing. We'll have this wrapped up in no time.
Do you mean... Never mind. I'm gonna be fine.
No, please. I'll hold on to this.
Uh-oh. There's a rift right here. Oh, wait, what?
Guess it wasn't in there.
Yeah, I don't know. The motion blur don't seem that bad on here. Wait a minute. Wonder, I didn't even pay attention to whether it was up below or above. Dang it. Give it a second. We'll find out.
That's not normal.
Oh, according to this. Oh! Wow, I didn't see that.
There's a rift over here. Proton pack is burning up.
Nobody want to help me with the rift over here? Oh, hey, somebody finally showed up. With the ghost, no less.
Ghost over there. And we lost.
Stand back.
Dang it.
Don't worry about me.
Ghost captured. Now, focus on the rifts. There are still more to destroy and permanently end this.
Battery
Big rift
crackdown.
right over there.
Charge.
Overheated.
Trap incoming.
Stream out. Let's do
This
this.
pack's heating up. I won't be able to hold it much
Oh
longer.
boy, we got a massive rift over here.
You get really good at destroying those. Find anything weird?
Maybe I should hold on to this. Greetings, citizen. Have you...
There's paranormal
Ghosts?
activity everywhere.
so, but
you
I'm
need
not
to
sure.
do it.
Here's the
You're
trick.
fearless.
If it's a glowing, translucent, floating entity, probably a ghost. I can see you're scared, but everything will be fine.
sign up for this.
Of course.
Dang it.
Unless something goes
Pressed
wrong.
it too quick.
Nothing here.
Nothing to see here. Just your standard ectoplasmic exorcism.
Well, thanks. I guess I'm gonna be fine.
I'll hold on to this.
What the heck was that thing?
Nothing to worry about. A minor paranormal occurrence. Yeah, but like, minor. You know, ghosts are actually more scared of you than you are of them.
Is that
Together!
true? Then why?
Yes,
If I see
for a
anything
second there, you
strange,
believe
I'll
me.
let you know.
Trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities.
Thanks for getting up. I just need to chill out.
It's above. In case of the ghost is above.
Stand back.
That means the
Activity spotted.
There's probably a rift up here then.
It's so cool that you're here.
Because usually it's funny because some people don't realize that, you know, it's like if the ghost kind of sticks around a certain floor, like on here where there's like 2 or 3 floors, like say they're on a second floor and the ghost kind of sticks around that area, there's probably a rift on that floor that they're trying to keep you away from, but they're trying to just kind of keep you in a different part of that floor. Like there could be a rift over here, but they could be over there, you know, instead of just kind of going out floor down or a floor above, you know.
Maybe I should hold on to this.
Huh.
Pack's cooking! I need to cool off! Seriously, hot pack, gotta cool off!
Oh, this looks important.
Oh, hi.
Ooh, that trap got some use. Oh, yes, it did. I got the most rift damage. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every like counts.
The haunt begins! Let's petrify the pants off them.
Hello?
Draft incoming!
I can't believe that actually worked.
Just chill. Not easy, but it ain't that hard. Hold on to that tether. What's wrong with my pack? I know I heard someone there.
Straps out! Nice talk. It tampered with my pack!
Dang it.
And haunt once more!
Need a minute to cool down. That was getting a bit hot for my liking.
This is officially scary.
I'm about to overheat! Gotta break this off!
Aw, what? It attacked my pack!
No way, dude. Bro, are you cheating or something? Because
Trap's going out!
I freaking hit everybody with that one thing.
Someone there?
Go spot it!
Focus the strings!
Ah, they give me the creeps.
Oh my gosh.
Can't hold on much longer!
Proton pack is burning.
Bye! Yeah, because I freaking hit them all with that one thing. With my super or whatever. My ultimate. Hit them with that, every one of them, and the one guy just didn't, get infected by it? Like, there's nothing, as far as I'm aware, that gives you,
Proton pack's about
you know, invulnerability, you know, invincibility to that.
Let me know if you see any ghosts.
How are they catching up to me so quick?
Don't let it get away! Got eyes on! Here comes
Look at that, like, they just jump down and know? Without using the PKE at all?
Floater, over there.
Oh, right. This job can be. Okay, this is creeping me out.
Look, I'm not spotted at all. Just instantly knew. Pulled out that PKE and just instantly knew, like how you don't just pull it out and just instantly know.
This trap's running on fumes. Time to recharge.
Not for long.
Oh God. Please don't hurt me.
You're telling me as fast as I can move, they're already caught up to me. I mean, because here's what's confusing, right? I could fly all over this place and they just instantly show up on me. Like, wait a minute. See? Point proven right there. You PKE or not, there's no freaking way. The reason why I say there's no way is because it's like, it's almost like they already know exactly where I went before even pulling out the PKE.
Ghost spotted. Tether's broken. Ghost got a minion over here.
No, no, no.
Now watch. Completely different spot. And everything. Now watch him show up instantly.
I bet this is the most excitement you've had all day. Are we gonna die? Someday, yeah, but not today. Probably.
I think I stunned it. I'm pretty sure I stunned it.
I'm pretty sure you're cheating at this point. Because I slimed him and it says I slimed him and he's not slimed. Like, that somehow makes sense. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I slime you. But then it says it shows that you're not even slimed at all. It's not a glitch, look. They just instantly know exactly where I'm going every time, don't they?
It's haunting this whole place.
Leave me alone.
So close, Ghosty. Can you taste it?
Look at that!
Here comes a trap.
I can literally go from one end of the map to the other and they'll just see me through all the walls and everything, apparently. They got freaking walls, bro. Because they got more information than what they should have. That's just a fact.
Hack's about to overgate.
Not I thought.
Look at that.
Better late than never, right?
I have to break this happen. Otherwise, I'll be cooked.
Hit them with the frickin' ultimate, bro, and they still just kind of like, what was that? You hit us with something? Is that a freaking mosquito?
Curses! Your wrists are no more.
I see it.
Look at that, bro. How? Dude, if I get hit with somebody's ultimate like that, you can't do that. I literally can't do that.
Just a bit more, and this place will be ours.
Paranormal activity spotted.
I'm gobsmacked.
Wow.
You've blown it. A complete
Oh,
and
no.
utter
Some things
failure.
a Ghostbuster now. Give him hell.
Remember, I'm not cheating.
We really gotta get this ghost now.
Oh look, it's a couple of the two same PlayStation players that were caught cheating. That's funny.
Found anything of interest? No!
One of them plays Fortnite, so... Oh look, he left, that's
Going on
why.
out there?
He got
More
called
about
out
to
and he
be
friggin'
toast.
left, bro. That's what happens when you call people out for cheating and they get caught. They're like, oh crap, I better dip. Before more of that person gets caught cheating even more.
Oh, this looks important.
That's funny. And the one plays Fortnite saying no, they're a cheater. Yep. Because the reason why I say that, yeah, I play
You've got
Fortnite.
ribs
No,
to
I'm
take
not a
out if
cheater,
we're
but
going to bust this
the
thing.
thing is if you suspect somebody of being a cheater on a game and they play Fortnite, they're probably cheating on Fortnite too.
Maybe I should hold on to this.
I mean, that's just obvious. But I think it's funny. It gets called out and then dips like, point proven.
I'll hold on to this.
Oh.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Got one.
The Mad Hatter guy don't care though. Obviously. They're like, we don't care if we get caught cheating. We're not on our main account. But see, what they don't realize is even if you're not, even, you know, the thing a lot of these cheaters don't realize is even if they're not on their main account, they don't realize that these developers and Sony and all these people, they can see their IP addresses and this, that, and the other, right? So that doesn't change because you change accounts. You can ask Space Jarvis that one if you'd like, because, you know, he was cheating on a different account, not his main one, and yet Epic, if I remember correctly, they banned all his accounts.
It's okay. We're here to keep you safe and catch that ghost. I bet this is the most excitement you've had all day.
Are we gonna die?
Someday, yeah, but not today.
I was scared
Probably.
for no reason. Good to see you.
Ah, you're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day.
Sounds good?
Those things are like the termites of the spectral world.
Pesky little jerks.
Ooh, this looks important.
I see the Mad Hatter person. They might be in party chat. That could be why they didn't hear anything I said, and that's why the other guy left, because he's like, oh crap.
It's great you've come all the way out here.
And yeah, that can actually happen too, by the way. You can get 2 cheaters in the same freaking lobby on any game, even if they don't know each other.
Judging by the numbers, that place is at least 50% haunted.
Please tell me you've got something.
I bet this is the most excitement you've had all day.
Are we gonna die?
I can see you're scared, but everything will be fine.
It will?
Of course. Unless something goes
I
wrong.
need to stop freaking myself out.
Oh, this looks important. We lost one! They should have stayed with the group. Hold up! Trap battery's gotta recharge!
Why that freaking battery just... Man.
The ghosts are taking over the place. Get things under control, and fast. Civilians may be gone. That just more space.
That's the only bad thing about that frickin' battery.
Here we go!
Think this has any value?
What the heck?
Look over here!
What the frick is going on? Like I can't even turn. Look at that, that's it right there. That's as far as I can turn left. What the crap? Let me try something. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, this is creeping me out.
Okay, so there's a glitch then, because I just restarted my controller. That needs to be fixed, obviously. Oh yeah, that's definitely a freaking glitch. Hopefully it'll be fixed next freaking match. Because that's crazy. Either it's a glitch or somebody in here is freaking cheating. Oh wait, we already know who one of the cheaters is. Freaking Mad Hatter. But it seems kind of funny how... Dude, I have not had this at all. That's proof that there's definitely a cheater in here.
Oh, this looks important. That goes back to... Oh, right. This is terrifying.
That's just sad. They gotta cheat. Oh. Either somebody's cheating or it's a glitch.
It's over. The place is
We'll
fully
find out here in a
haunted.
minute, because I'll go back to the frickin'... We'll find out. Or it could just be my controller just decided to take a complete dump, but I don't know, for it to just kind of take a dump like that, just to not let me turn. Huh, funny, don't seem to have that problem now. So, yeah. It was either a cheater or a glitch. No matter which way you need to, no matter which way you put it, it needs to be fixed, obviously.
What are you, planning to do with Nameless?
A specimen like this is invaluable. My mind is doing laps just thinking about what we can learn with even the slightest bit of examination.
If you even think of coming near me, I will roll this jar off the table.
Subject
Try.
Nameless becomes defensive when threatened.
Hey, stop that, you buffoon!
Subject Nameless also appears unbothered by the odorous residue of kimchi that was previously stored in the jar which now contains him.
No! The smell! It overpowers me! If I could vomit, I would!
Subject Nameless is incapable of emesis. Very interesting.
Die, you insolent man!
I'll just leave you both to it.
Huh. Definitely don't want to go with that. Hmm. See, I need to go with that one.
You know, I've always seen this job as a service that performs a public good and gives us an incredible opportunity to learn more about what else is out there in the invisible world. And every day, I ask myself if I'm ready for the answers. Also, for what it's worth, even a decade into this gig, I was still tripping over those dang traps. I don't know, the shape, the wheels, the cord, they're practically unavoidable.
I can't quite remember where the frickin' abilities are. Wow, they got Arcade-Geddon? No way, bro. That's actually a pretty decent game, too. But yeah, for some reason I cannot remember where the frick my... Cause I thought you could just change your abilities. I could have swore. Huh.
Everything's back to normal. So let's...
No, I didn't beat the freaking game that quick, did I? Really? There's only 6 acts? Huh. That's weird.
Corporeal manifestations, full-scale psychomagnetheric events, exiled Sumerian gods. For a fleeting, ephemeral moment, we were heroes. Celebrated across the city, heck, across the world. Unparalleled in our field. Preternatural pioneers on the brink of discoveries our scientific forefathers could never have even dreamed of. No metaphysical pursuit was too insurmountable. At even the slightest implication of paranormal activity, everyone knew who to call. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what happened. Chalk it up to a huge misunderstanding, a fallout. For a while, I wasn't sure why I was getting out of bed in the morning. And some mornings I didn't. That's all behind us now. We saved the world yet again, and we're back. The firehouse cleans up pretty good, huh? At one point, some hotshots bought the place and turned it into an overpriced Java joint. But now, it's back in good hands, thanks to Winston's generosity. We're up, running, and firing on all 16 cylinders. All to code, too. Well, most of the codes. At the very least, the codes we're aware of. For me, it's the energy of the old place. Pure ebullience, galvanic energy, coursing through the air. And no, I'm not talking about anything psychokinetic, ectoplasmic, or paranormal. Just good, old-fashioned human emotion. Provinces of the living. Oh, I didn't know how much I needed to be back. How much Winston needed me back here. He's a tycoon now, on 10 conference calls a day. But someone from the old guard has to hold down the fort, you know? Because there's still real work to be done. And that's where you come in. The phone isn't ringing off the hook right now, which is a blessing and a curse. What's good for business is a bad omen for everything else. But if it were up to me, I'd still be in the thick of it. Spectral dogs, free-roaming vapors, electrokinetic phantom entities, Class 7 fully subconscious possessors. But it's time for a new generation. And that's you. You have the chance to peek behind the capricious veil of life itself and see firsthand what exists on the other side. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, slimy, really. And yes, that might mean having to pick up a book or two. What people don't know about the Ghostbusters could fill 10 encyclopedias. And before you even ask, yeah, I've thought about it. Been approached by some very interested parties, which isn't saying much. Every hack and wannabe with a laptop can be published today, whether they know the science or not. And trust me, they don't.
Ray?
Go ahead, this is Ray.
Is there someone there with you? Let me guess. The new recruit is there with you? And you've mentioned spectral dogs at least once already? Ray, you gotta let them get to work. All trainees report directly to the firehouse, remember? Over.
Well, that's our time. Good talk. Off you go to meet Kat. Welcome to the team. Don't worry, I'll be in touch.
See, what's weird is, you know, it's like, it didn't even show any, it never even actually showed any credits. I still feel like I haven't beat the game yet because I feel like there's still some missing. I mean, look at a lot of them empty spots still, you know what I mean? It's like, But I don't know. Um,
You've got this. Show them how we do things downtown. Got the ghost. Now tackle those remaining rifts so he can't come back.
How are you feeling?
Stiff and tired. But I'm not gonna blame all of it on that possessive little ghoul. I swear. Every day at this job is a new thing. One day you're arguing with the mayor over noise complaints. The next, you're possessed by an ancient ghost that doesn't even have a name. That reminds me. I've got to make some calls to the Department of Energy, something about reducing our strain on the city's electrical grid. Thanks for checking.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
What the heck was that thing? Nothing to worry about. A minor paranormal occurrence. Do you mean a ghost?
No problem.
Something's not right here.
Nothing to see here. Just your standard ectoplasmic exorcism.
Thanks for getting up today.
captain. You've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing. Of them. Time to get the ghost and finish this. Another day, another job, another ghost of...
Just chill.
mind?
Now, focus on the rift. There's still more to destroy and permanently end this.
I've got a bad feeling.
You've had all day.
Are we gonna die?
Someday, yeah, but not today. Probably.
Watch where you're going.
What the hell's going on out there? You're about to be toast. Watch out. That place is getting more haunted by the minute.
Time to scare, not a minute to waste. Well, go on then, haunt.
Someone there.
What was that?
Hello?
Yikes!
Paranormal activity spotted.
Not for long.
I found him.
Is something out there?
Ah!
Oh God! It's everywhere! Trap incoming!
Nice throw.
I see it! No, no, no!
Is someone there?
Freak out.
Between you and me, I bet all this a class 1 hunting.
Well, thanks. Okay, just relax.
Oh God!
Paranormal activity spotted.
Is something
I'd
out
be
there?
used to this now. But I'm scared. What was that?
Hello?
Nope, nothing here. Deploying the trap!
Help me!
Don't be scared.
I can feel the negative energy rising. Don't stop now.
Stop freaking myself out. No, please.
Go spotted. This way.
Another minion down.
Give me the creep.
Show yourself. What the heck?
No, no, no! No!
This way!
What a tormented and otherworldly effect you've had on the place.
Annoying little twerp. No, no, no! What's going on around here?
You've lost your ifs. This is your last chance. The glory is yours, Ghosty.
I don't know. I guess I apparently beat the story. I don't freaking know. Seems kind of freaking odd though, because it's like that was awfully short for a story. That was like a freaking episode of a TV show that's like a half hour long, you know? So that's odd. Why it would be so short, you know? It's like, wait a minute. How? Like, really? I mean, heck, we haven't even seen Venkman.
How are you feeling?
Stiff and tired. But I'm not gonna blame all.
They all keep saying the same thing that they've been saying, though. That's something else. Like, am I missing something here? Am I supposed to do something specific that I don't know about? I mean, I don't see where there's any kind of information that says, hey, look. I mean,
Everything's back to normal. So
yeah, see? Like, that kind of sucks, to be honest. It's like, dude, it's such a good game, but, I mean, I get, you know, that there's not a lot to it, but, come on. The story and stuff could have been a lot longer than, you know, apparently what it is. I mean, because, I don't know, it's like I can't do anything to, you know, move the story ahead, so, as far as I know, I mean, that does kind of suck. Man. Okay. I think it's time to hop on another game. Here in a few. Because I don't think there's anything else I can really do on this one. I think I've pretty much done everything. Other than just kind of rank up and unlock the rest of the crap. But that's something else that doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, you mean to tell me I beat the game before I could even level up, even, you know, like unlock a bunch of the crap? I mean, am I missing something here? I mean, I'm confused. Like I said, I mean, usually whenever the story ends, there's usually credits. But as far as I'm aware, we haven't seen no credits yet, so. And I'm trying to, you know, I mean, I've played as a ghost, I've played as a Ghostbuster, I've done multiple missions, and it's like just nothing. It's like that's just it. You know, it's weird. Because you think that, I mean, it's almost like an episode, like of a TV show, like I said. I mean, it's just super weird because it's not. It's such a great game. And it's so weird that there's like almost no story to it. I mean, that you guys have seen, because heck, just rewatch them. Or if you haven't watched the previous ones, you can watch those and See what I mean? I mean, it's crazy. It's like, wait a minute, where's the rest of the story and stuff? Where's frickin' Venkman? I mean, because technically, you know, you'd think that he would be in here, but it's just Winston and Ray. Literally. Which, don't get me wrong, I like that, but I kind of, you know, I like the fact that they put them in here, but where the frick is Venkman, you know? That's what I mean by I like that, because I like the fact that they put him in here, but where the frick is Venkman at? I'm sure he would have been, you know, more than willing to play a role on here. I mean, come on now. And you know, one thing that I've noticed that seems kind of odd, it's always nighttime when you're at the firehouse. It's not always nighttime. That's not supposed to be. I wouldn't, you know, I've never seen a Ghostbuster game where it was always night or always like, well, I don't know. I mean, Ghostbusters, the video game, isn't always night, I don't think. Ghostbusters 2016, the video game on that one, I don't think it was always night. But yeah, this one's a bit confusing. I mean, I like it, but it's just very confusing on, you know, because they give you so much crap to work with, but there's like almost no story to it. That's kind of odd for Ghostbusters, you know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute. Wait, what? But, yeah, anyways, though, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. If you guys enjoyed, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Maybe subscribe. If you do, please turn your post notifications on. Make sure to set them as to all. Thanks for watching. Have a great and blessed day. And I'll catch you later.